Is that? Yeah, I think that's the right. I want to talk about Zaya. I want to talk about Zaya, right? Let's talk about Zaya. So, a lot of people has been giving opinions about this little kid wanting to transition and everything. And I feel like a lot of people are forgetting that this is a 12-year-old kid, that before you say your opinions and everything, let's not forget that this is a kid. Let's not forget that this kid could be very, very sensitive. So that's one. And let me tell you something, right? I feel like people are saying that this kid is too young to transition, but it's like, how old is too young? If you are born thinking that you are a girl in a boy's body, how old do you have to be to keep knowing that that's who you are? That's who you are. That's your identity. If that's who you feel that you are, what is the age limit for you to know that that's what you want to be? I seen a documentary before, not really a documentary, but like a long 18-minute video on YouTube way before this Zaya situation about this 5-year-old little girl that at 5-year-old, she transitioned to be a girl, and she knew that that's what she wanted to be because she knew that she likes to wear dresses, she likes to play with Barbies, and if you're born like that, you're going to forever be like that. And whether the age that you pick it to be, it's your choice. That's like right. All right. There's certain things that I always wanted to do when I was younger, right? And I started to do now that I have money. I'd be like, wow, I wish I would have been learned how to do this. I wish I would have been knowing this and that. I would have been happy. What's the point of you being older and then transitioning and being like, damn, I should have been do this. I could have been found my happiness if I would have been do it. Let people find their happiness, especially kids. Let them feel comfortable doing what they want to be. And it's true. A lot of trans that I know around me, like when I ask them, like, when did you knew that you wanted, to change? And they said, I always felt like I was a girl. I always felt like I was a girl, like I was born like this. People are born like that. Like the Lady Gaga song, I was born this way. That shit is fucking real. And I know a lot of people is old school. Because, things is some people are old school because the parents, the grandparents that raised them, or the area that they grew up in. A lot of people don't grow up with trans, gay people, this and that. They just don't. So, I understand that they just don't be understanding certain shit. But please try to understand. Because sometimes you'll be wanting people to understand you. So try to understand somebody else, especially when it's a child. And then a lot of people kept saying like, oh, well, why they put their kids' business out there? If you ain't wanted your kid to be, people giving an opinion about your kid, you shouldn't put their business out there. Well, let's say they would have kept it a secret. Y'all would have been saying, I think his son is gay. I think his son is gay. Oh my gosh, I think his son is gay. Why not just, if it's, when you hold a secret, it just feels like such a burden. You might as well free and let it out. And while you free and letting it out and telling your truth, why not educate? Why not educate? I don't know. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like, because everybody kept saying, like, if you ain't wanted people to say all these disrespectful things about your kid, you shouldn't have your opinions out there. You shouldn't be putting your business out there. Well, before he even came out, I used to see people saying, oh, I think his son is kind of, zesty, this and that. Why keep a secret and feel like a burden and feel like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen if somebody finds out? Somebody's going to find out. And then somebody's going to put the business out there and then y'all going to be laughing. Speak your truth. Speak it.